Hey divas, this is your girl Trez and welcome back to the Makeup Box. You who are tuning in for the first time, it's good to have you here as well. Today is extra special because I'm collabing with Coco Couture Cosmetics out of Nassau, Bahamas, and I will be featuring their 35 color eyeshadow palette, and it is their Purple Paradise palette. But before we get further into this tutorial, I just want to give them a big shout out. Like, thank you so much Coco Couture Cosmetics. Like, they reached out to me and sent me this palette to review for them, and I am just humbled to be able to do that. So if you really want to see how I created this look using their eyeshadows, then stay tuned. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I would upload new content. No more rambling, let's just get into the tutorial. So as you can see, I've already done my brows off camera, and to clean them up, I just used my Mary Kay Bronze 607 for the top, and underneath I went in with some of the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Cool Tan, and I'm just taking this Morphe G38 brush to just buff that concealer out, and I'm just gonna add some of the Smashbox primer to my mobile lids so that to ensure my shadows last all day and all night, whatever your preference may be. So taking this orange tone, I'm going to be using this BH Cosmetics blending brush to adhere this color, and as you already may know, I love popping rusty orange tones into my transitional area. It just helps to blend out the other shadows and to give your eyeshadows dimension as well. You know, you want to see nice radiance, you don't want any harsh lines. And then going into the palette again, I'll be taking this plum purple shade right underneath the orange color, and I'm just going to be blending this using windshield wiper motions. And one thing I can say about the palette is that the colors are super blendable and they're buttery and creamy. I'm not just saying that because they sent this to me. It's evident and you can hardly see fallout from it. So going back into the palette, before I go back into the palette rather, I'm going to be taking that LA Girl Pro Primer pencil in black, and just to add more dimension to the look, this is going to cause this lilac color to pop even more. I felt as though a lighter base would have taken away from the purple or lilac undertones, so I really wanted to use a darker base to help, you know, vamp up this color. So I'm just packing this on, and then I'm going back into the palette, and I'll be taking this purple to add to the other half of my mobile lid. And as you can see, I'm using flat brushes, like concealer brushes, because they are more condensed and I feel as though they will pack the color on even more. And then using this Morphe B38 brush, it's a blending brush because I didn't want too much of a black color to hide those purples, so I'm lightly dusting this black onto my outer V just to give the color, or to give this some to give this more dimension. I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied, but I'm just blending a little bit of that black onto the outer V to bring this look together. It's simple, like it's easy, and the colors, as you can see, I can't say this enough, they are very creamy and blendable. So I'll be taking this creamy off-white shade. I love a brow bone that is vibrant and that will pop off, you know, that's my kind of thing. So I'm just taking this Coastal Scents brush to add some color to my brow bone, and using the BH Cosmetics, not adding any more of that orange tone, I'm just gonna blend between the two colors. Now moving on to the face for now, I'll be taking the Belief Moisturizing Balm, and I purchased this off Sephora. You might have heard me mention that before, and I use this just to moisturize my face. Even though it's warm and hot outside, you still want to moisturize your face, and then you want to prime. So I'll be taking the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I'll be adding this especially to my T-zone because I am prone to get more oily in that area. So I'm just gonna blend this and massage this into my skin and to cover up some of those pores that I may have peeking through. And this also helps the foundation to blend out very nicely. So taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer Orange Corrector, I'll be using this to conceal and cover up all of those acne scarring, dark circles, and hyperpigmentation. And using that same G38 brush from Morphe, I'll be using that to blend it out, and then going in with my Real Techniques Miracle Sponge. And all of this is great preparation for a flawless foundation. So next I'll be blending in my Mary Kay Bronze 607. I added my foundation off camera, and I'm just taking that same Real Techniques sponge to blend it into my skin, making sure there are no creases hidden anywhere. And next we're gonna go into our highlighting and contouring routine, and I'm using that same LA Girl Cool Tan concealer to do just that. So to blend this all out, I'll be taking my damp beauty blender to do just that. You want to make sure that your concealer is blended very seamlessly into the skin, leaving no harsh marks. Next, you would see me take my foundation brush to blend out the edges, and just making sure that the foundation and the highlighting is flawless and that it all mesh together. So we're just gonna go right in and set our concealer because we don't want any creases. And I'll be using one of my favorite setting powders, and that is the Black Opal Neutral Light Setting Powder. And I'm just using the same damp beauty blender to apply that underneath the eyes, the forehead, the nose, cupid's bow, around the corners of my mouth, and my chin. Although it's not in that order, but you get the gist. So to do a little bit of contouring, I'll be taking my Coco Couture Cosmetics highlight and contouring palette, and I'll be using the darker shade to contour the hollows of my cheeks, the jawline, forehead, temples, you know, all of that good stuff, just to bring some warmth back to the face. Because like I always mention, you don't want to look washed out, so you want to do this, lightly dust around the perimeter of your face and just give yourself a nice bronze. And then I'll be going into my MAC compact, and this is the mineralized skin finish in dark deep, and I'm just blending everything together. I did apply blush, but I did it off camera. I used the, what was that? That was the Coastal Scents blush, Forever Blush in Radiant. So you can see a little color there, and then going right back into that palette, I'll be lightly contouring the nose. You don't want a harsh contour, ladies. You just want to define your nose a little bit. You know, it shouldn't be a harsh line where you can see, wow, like pow. No, you want to contour your nose lightly. Let's not go crazy with the contour, okay? And then going into my BH Cosmetics Spotlight Highlight Palette and using a Coastal Scents fan brush, I'll be taking the color Radiant and applying it to the top of my cheeks, on my cupid's bow, the bridge of my nose, and on the brow bone a bit. You see me getting off right there, like that glow is disgusting right now. Oh my gosh, I love glow. I'm sorry, I love it. You know, you can't help it. I love it, even though it's hot here in the Bahamas in the 242. I'm gonna put on my glowing powder and I'm gonna glow, honey. You just gotta know what you do. So here I'm taking MAC's Fix Plus spray just to set all of this in place, and then I'm gonna go into preparing my lips using MAC's Night Moth lip liner. And I'm sorry that my compact is like so blocking your view right now, but after that I'm gonna take this lip brush to just blend out those harsh lines, preparing it for my lipstick. And then Coco Couture Cosmetics, they sent over this liquid lipstick in Lutra Love, but spot this packaging though. This is like so unique and so gorgeous. So I'm just gonna outline my lips using Lutra Love, and then in the center of that I'm gonna add MAC's Heroine, and this look just pops right here. It's all monochromatic and I just love the outcome of that. So to add some more depth to the eye, I'll be taking this Coastal Scents liner brush along with the Maybelline New York gel liner to give myself a small wing. So ladies, here I'm just popping on some falsies, and I ordered these off of eBay, and the packaging just says mink lashes. So if you're interested, I guess you can just type in mink lashes, and if you see them you can just purchase them or whatever your preference may be. But after I would have secured these onto my lash line, I'll be taking some of the L'Oreal Telescopic Black Mascara just to lengthen my lower lashes, and that will be all for this tutorial. Like, thank you so much for watching, for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And once again, I want to send a huge, ginormous thank you to Coco Couture Cosmetics for sending over this stuff so that I can just be myself and use my craft and create these looks to showcase your work and my work together. Thank you so much for this collab. And to those of you who are interested in purchasing, they do have a Facebook page, and it is Coco Couture Cosmetics. You know, go over there and go and check them out. They have tons of stuff for you to pick, choose, and refuse from: lipsticks, glitter, eyeshadows, you name it. And don't forget to subscribe and share this content, guys. Thank you for watching. I love you. Goodbye.